All right. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on whatever time you're listening to this. If you are watching the replay, fantastic. Welcome to day two of the Untapped Million with real estate. Day one was fire, and then day two is going to be double up that energy lined up here. Three amazing speakers that is going to help you move from the zero to 10x your finances. So if you just joining right now, before I call on the first speaker, do me a favor, comment your name and then the state you are joining from. Real quick, let me say it, the name and then the state you are joining from. Hello Nefriti, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Hi,
Awesome, awesome.
Joseph.
Awesome. Hi. So if you're following now, just drop your name and then where you are joining from, which part of the world you are joining from. Welcome, Miriam Aziz. Where are you joining from? Welcome, Adeyi Daniel from Abuja. Welcome. So let's see the comments. Let's see the comments. 2 minutes, we're going to be going live. So while we do this, do well to get yourself a notepad because this is not one of those sessions where you come in and just scream, I got value, I got value. This is where you take your life serious and become intentional about growing. So get yourself a notepad and then turn off every form of distraction right now and then focus because this is where your life is about to change. So welcome Naomi from Delta. Welcome Abiodun from Ibadan. Welcome Woki from Port Harcourt. Welcome Tamilola from Ibadan or your state. Welcome. One more comment and then we go live. One more comment. Let me see it. Yeah, like I said, get yourself a notepad and then turn off every form of distraction. Yes. So welcome Joanne from Abuja. Now, welcome, Pelumi. Yeah, the property evangelist, all the way from the beautiful city of Lagos. Welcome, Thomas from Virginia, United States of America. Welcome. Welcome, Jonas from Gombe. So the whole territories of Nigeria and beyond is represented in this webinar, which means whatever information you get here, you can implement despite your location and then guaranteed you will make money. Welcome, Promise from Anambra. So real quick, I'm going to be calling the first speaker. This is somebody that I love and admire. This is somebody that her result alone is scaring me. I'll keep saying it to her face. And then she's going to be talking on a special topic called How to Make Millions from Land Banking. Day one, we'll talk about escaping the rat race, talk about how to attract high paying clients, and then we'll also talk of how to become a successful. Today, we're going to be talking about land banking. What is land banking? How can you make the best out of land banking? How can you make millions out of land banking? And then, no better person than someone that is already doing it, in person of the beautiful Miss Nefriti. I think network kicked her out a bit. So while we wait for her to sort her network out, yes, let me still keep the comments coming, still keep the comments coming. Welcome, Promise from Anambra. Salem was here last time. Welcome, Salem. Welcome, Salem. Yeah, if you're just joining, comment your name and then the states that you are joining from. So let me see the comments. Welcome. Yeah, like I said, this is not one class you want to just come in and then just be spectator. This is where you take notes and then you go back to those notes and then implement. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, it just went off.
Yeah, probably it's network, but all good. Welcome back. Most importantly, yes. So right now, like I was saying, we're gonna be talking about how to make millions from land banking, and no other person. Then, okay, welcome Suleiman from Lagos and the beautiful coach Nefriti. Yeah, so over to you. I'm ready for premium soon. I came ready with my notepad also to learn. So over to you, Ma.
Uh,
You can go ahead. You can go ahead. Oh, I think network has that out again. Wow. Okay. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? All right, so before she comes in, let me just spill a little bit of value concerning her people, then I trust she'll do more justice. Now, land banking is simply buying land, aligning to appreciate, and then selling off. Now, I always tell people when it comes to making millions from land banking, three most important things you should consider is one, knowing when to buy, who to buy from, and when to buy, most especially. Now, I think she's back. Wow, what's happening with this network? Okay, she's back. Can you hear me now?
it's breaking, and I don't know why it's breaking. I have no reason why it's breaking.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Okay, wait, let me check the internet.
Okay, welcome, Monsurat from Lagos. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, Johanna from Brno State, all the way from Brno Maiduguri. Wow. Welcome, Delight from Abuja. Yeah, welcome. Emmanuel Joseph from Brno State. Welcome, welcome. Brno is heavily represented. Wow. Welcome, welcome. Hey, who did I miss? Okay. Welcome, Crystal. Crystal from Osun State. Welcome, Naomi from Delta State. Yeah. Uh, okay. Wow, network has decided to grace me heavily today. Okay, welcome, Insikan. Insikan from where? I think I lost your message just now. Insikan from Port Harcourt. Right, so while we wait for her to come back, yeah, do me a real quick favor right now. Tap on the share button, the same link you used to join this space, and then share it on all your socials, share it on your Facebook, your WhatsApp, and let's get more people to join. Let's get more people to join. Let's fill up the group. There's no joy in making millions alone. Welcome, Patience from Lagos. More people are joining. Fantastic. So thank you to everyone that has shared so far. Welcome, Ayodeji from Oyo State. Yeah. Oluwa Bukola from Lagos. Welcome. Welcome. Adewumi. I get that name correct. Welcome. Welcome. Let's keep sharing the link. Let's get more people to join. Day one was fantastic. If you enjoyed the session, just drop fire emojis in the comment section. Let's pepper those that missed it out. Drop those fire section. Yeah. Day two, this is like the crowning, and then this is double energy, like I said. We have the beauty Nefertiti, we have Halima, and then myself. A very, very special topic. I'm going to be teaching you how to make your first $1,000 in real estate. I'm teaching you how to earn in dollars using real estate. See, you never hear this anywhere else. And then I'm for last. So if you miss it out, you know me, the last session was not recorded. So this also will not be recorded. So if you miss out, you're going to miss out on all the premium stuff. Yeah, so 2 minutes while she is starting. Okay, I think she's back. Ooh.
Joseph, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Oh God.
Like you made me to start praying.
MTN is literally after my life tonight. I'm so so sorry.
It is well. It is well. All right, guys. So we are way behind time, and then we are going straight
So
to the
sorry.
business of the night. How to make millions from land banking. So over to you, Coach Nefriti.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry about my network. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, depending on where you are connecting with me from. I need to make sure everyone can see me and you can hear me clearly. I don't know. Can you drop some sevens in the chat box? I like to have an interactive session. Okay. Let me see you blow up the chat box with some sevens. Come on, guys.
All right. So if you can hear, just comment I can hear. So let's know that you are actually following. Yeah, comment I can hear, I can
Exactly.
hear, I can hear. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, seven. Let's do seven. Comment seven. Comment seven. That works. Yeah, thank you, Adeyini. Yeah. Thank you, Abiodun Benga. One more comment and then we go. Oh, welcome. People are coming back. Great. Promi, thank you. Oileye Bukumi, thank you. Insika and Akan, thank you. All right, so do well, tap that share button. Let's get everyone back into the group and then let's go straight to the business of the night. Over to you, coach.
Yes, please. Thank you so much, Joseph. I need to commend you, right? Because this space is absolutely beautiful, and I'll need you to do more of this. It will help the society, the real estate at large, real estate society at large. So I need you to do this more often. Thank you so much, and I sincerely appreciate the speakers and the audience that literally came out tonight to gain value. All right, thank you so much. Because as you know, right, wealth that you desire, right, comes from the amount of information that you have in real estate. Am I correct? Because there's nothing you want to tell me when it comes to wealth generation. It only has to do with real estate. You can't create wealth successfully without real estate. Go quote me anywhere. I'm a crypto trader, I'm a business owner, but I generate my funds off real estate to push other businesses. All right. So tonight I'm going to be talking on a topic briefly, right? I'm not going to take much of your time. I have less than 40 minutes now. MTN has, literally taking some of my time, but I'm still going to give you massive value tonight. All right. So I'm going to be coaching on how to make millions through land banking. All right. I'm going to be brief about this. Okay. But I need anyone from the audience. I don't know. I can't see the chat box here, Joseph. You need to tell me, I need anyone. Wrong answer, stupid answer, correct answers. I don't mind. Drop the definition of land banking. Oh my God. Anyone, let's go, let's go, let's go. Can you all see me and hear me clearly? I need to make sure that you can see me and hear me clearly. I hope my network has. Anyone? Joseph, you're not supposed to leave. You're not supposed to leave. Since you're literally the only one that can see the audience, since you're literally the only one, you're not supposed to leave. So when they drop their answers, I would know so we can proceed. Because I can't be speaking to myself. Okay, it's written here, everyone can see me and can hear me, but I can't see, your responses. Joseph? Is Joseph having a bad network? Uh, Joseph needs to come back live. I need to see you so I make sure that this session is interactive enough.
Yeah, coach.
What happened to you? Your network went off too?
Nigeria happened to me. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, why you give them tags and then they drop the comments or the answers. I'm going to pin them up to the screen for you, just like yeah.
Great, great. Yes, that's what expected. Okay. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Good. Thank you so much. I've got beautiful audience here. I can see Abiodu Benga has responded saying land banking is acquiring and holding underdeveloped or underdeveloped or underdeveloped land. What did you write here? Land banking is acquiring and holding underdeveloped land. Well, okay, with the intention of profiting from its future appreciation. It's the practice where you hold underdeveloped or developing lands, right? For future purpose to generate cash flow in return. And I can see Patient Rex here. Thank you so much, guys. I love it when it's an interactive session. We're all learning every day. So Patience is saying land banking is a process of buying land for yourself and your future property to be intact. Okay, Patience, before you leave here, you're gonna know exactly what land banking is. We don't have much time. This one we have good network now. We have to quickly wrap it up. But as quickly as we want to do it, you're still going to get maximum value. Okay. Thank you so much for those who answered. I'm really, really grateful. You're going to leave here knowing exactly what land banking is. Land banking. What is land banking? Land banking is the oldest real estate investment practice in the world. Okay. And it has to do with an investor acquiring small or large quantities of underdeveloped lands, all right, in a developing area or in a yet to be developed area, all right, and you're holding it for future purpose with no intention of exactly what you're going to do with it in future. But you just know that, oh, okay, this is what I'm buying, I'm holding it, and you know, Maybe in future I'm going to do this. Maybe in future I'm going to do that. But regardless, you're buying this land, you're holding it, and it's going to give you cash flow. It's going to generate cash flow for you in return, depending on the space of time that you give. All right. So tonight I'm going to be coaching on how to earn, how to earn millions of land banking. All right. First of all, you need to know your why. All right. In everything you're doing, right, regardless the real estate sector or any sector at all, you need to know your why. All right. Now you know the meaning of land banking. You need to know the reason why you are going into land banking. All right. This will help you get rid of FOMO. What is FOMO? Fear of missing out. All right. For instance, where you have election brouhaha or any brouhaha at all, right? You know your why already. So you're not going to be freaked out or threatened, right, to sell off your land. All right. Your why needs to be very strong. For example, why am I buying these plots of land? Why am I acquiring these plots of land here? Because I want it for generational use. Because I want to build much later. Because I want to give it out. Yes. Because I just want to hold it. You need to have a very strong why. I remember in 2019 when I started real estate newly, I met this very good friend of mine that later became my client. He acquired a plot of land for 1 million naira at the time. All right. What happened to him? Immediately there was a little crisis in the community. He got threatened and he was like, oh, Nefertiti, we have to sell this land. I have to sell this land because I don't want it to go below value price. He became very worried. He became very threatened. If he knew his why, right, he wouldn't be freaked out to, want to let it go. He kept complaining, oh, I'm going to sell this later below value price. I need you to know something. All right. If you don't go home with anything else, but know this, land never depreciates. It only appreciates or it maintains its value. Okay. So if you have it in mind that, oh, due to some brouhaha at all, you are literally going to lose, your land is going to lose value, or you're not going to, gain the massive cash flow that you think you will. The honest truth is, it will never depreciate. Cutting the long story short, Mr. Tony sold off. We literally helped him sell the land, and he sold it off. Today, as I speak to you, that land is worth 20 million naira. If he had held that 1 million naira land at the time, we sold it for 1.5 million naira. Do you understand? So if he had held that land, today he would have been 18.5 million naira richer or 19 million naira richer. Yes, 19 million naira richer. Because he bought it for 1 million naira and he's currently selling at 20 million naira. That's 19 million naira for just holding the land. He was telling me the other day, oh, Nefertiti, he couldn't speak clearly because he remembered that I won him. All right. So this, you need to understand that going into land banking, you need to know your why, and the why has to be strong so that you can ignore any FOMO at all. Okay. And secondly, what you need to do is, no matter how little it is, even if it's 100,000, 200. The other day I was going through Joseph's, I was going through his status, and I saw you could make 100,000 naira initial deposit. You could make 200,000 naira initial deposit. Come on, you can do that. All right. All you need to do is go to an underdeveloped or developing community, acquire plots of land. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know how much I've acquired, but my body is still doing me like I've not acquired anything. Talk more of you that have not even started. My boss has over hectares of land everywhere around Nigeria, and I'm craving to just be like her. So you need to start somewhere. Start with 100. I don't know if Joseph does 50,000 installment plan. I don't know, but start. All right. from somewhere, because this is going to generate you massive cash flow within a specific period of time. I tell people, when you want to invest in land banking, remove your mind from, oh, I'm going to bank now and I'm going to make my money in 2 years. And when you start calculating what and what you want, it doesn't work like that. Give it a space of 5 years, 10 years, and trust me, brothers and sisters, you're going to be generating massive cash flow. All right. How did I make my first millionaire? How? It was through one of my same clients, Mr. Emeka. What did he do? He acquired plots of land for 4 million naira. Not through me. He bought it from someone else. 6 plots at the time. That's an acre. All right. It was selling for 4 million naira. So when we met, he reached out to me and was like, oh, hi Nefertiti, I'm interested. He met me telling me he wanted to sell the land. Then I said, oh, okay, where is it located and all of that. I and my team did our, due diligence. We did our specific evaluation, and we realized that this plot of land is now selling for 15 million naira per plot. I want us to do something because I love exercises. Like I love engaging. All right, because that's the only way the knowledge that we're gaining right now will retain. Okay, I want us to do something. I'm gonna do same too. All right, I believe Joseph asked us to have our book and pen, so you can. I don't want you can use your calculator if you want to, but your pen. All right, so I want us to do something. Mr. Emeka, my second client, right? He bought this land for 4 million naira times 6. Okay, if you're following, Joseph, I hope you're there. I want I'd like responses, please. I would like responses. Good. Thank you. Good, thank you. So he acquired this land for 4 million naira. So I want you to calculate 4 million naira times 6. 6 plots. Let's do this. Let's do this. 4 million naira times 6. I want you to see how crazy it is to bank into land banking. Aside rentals, that is actually one of my all-time favorites. Land banking too is another. Okay, so I'm going to have you leave this place to have reasons to invest in land banking. Anyone? Joseph, I'm not seeing any response. Is it that you're not pinning it or they're not responding?
Yeah, it's pinned already.
Beautiful. I think my network is slow because I think I get to see it much later. 24 million naira. I see Prudence Chigozie. Beautiful. 24 million naira. That was how much he bought. Thank you so much, Bukumi. 24 million naira. That was how much he bought the land. 6 plots, 1 acre, 4 million naira. 24 million naira. So now he's about to sell, and we've properly evaluated this land, and we're seeing it's worth 15 million naira per plot. Ladies and gentlemen, let's calculate 15 million naira times 6 plots, because he was willing to sell at the time, and we literally sold it. We sold the 6 plots. All right. So I want us to calculate 15 million naira times 6. Let's go. Like it's awesome. Adiye Daniel Agbo, beautiful. 90 whooping million naira. It's real estate is beautiful. Like it's beautiful. It's something that everyone should be a part of. 90 whooping million naira, brothers and sisters. So when we were about to sell the land, after selling, rather, we sold it for 90 million naira. After selling, Mr. Emeka gave us 4.5 million naira. That's our 5%. All right. That was what made my first million. And mind you, what I need you to know now is you are not only going into land banking for yourself alone. You are paving way for another. That's what I want you to carry in your heart. Whatever it is that you're doing in this life, you're not doing it for yourself alone. You're doing it for the next person. If you were supposed to do things for yourself alone, right, you will be in this world alone. So Mr. Emeka paved way for me to, achieve my first million at a very young age. So whatever you're doing, think of the next person. Okay? So 4.5 million naira, I gave my team 2.5 million naira and I held on to 2 million naira. That was how I made my first million. All right. So now I need you to minus out of that 90 million. Let's go back to Mr. Emeka. We're not talking about myself now. I want you to know how much profit Mr. Emeka. Oh, this is beautiful. Oluwabukola Abiodun has just given me exactly where I'm headed. 66 million naira profits. How much did he use in? Well, how much did he use in buying this stand again? He used 24 million naira. 24 million naira to buy this stand, and he made 66 million naira. Then you people will say it's blood money. It's not now. I will agree. I will agree. I will agree when you say real estate is blood money, but this is how the blood money is being generated. This is how it is. Acquire when it is cheap. Currently, we even have plots of land going for 550. We have plots of land going for 1 million naira. We have in Ekpe, we have in Ibejuleki. These places that Mr. Emeka got was just before Ekpe. So anywhere you see, I hear people who talk about location is king, location is king, location is king. Yes, location is king, but sometimes you have to disregard location. You have to go to all these thick places, all this family land, all this. Make sure you actually acquire all this land from a representative, a very good company, a very good firm. It's very, very important. I almost went to jail selling an individual property. That's a story for another day. I hope Joseph brings this space again so we can all share our experiences. It's all juicy, it's all fun when the money is there. Well, you need to apply some rules. There are rules and regulations when it comes to all this. I'm talking to the realtors now when you're selling. All right. So to become a successful millionaire in land banking are these things that I've listed tonight. All right. Wherever you see developed, developing, underdeveloped, acquire. And don't acquire. I know the definition is to acquire small or large. Don't acquire small. Acquire in large quantities. I know what I'm talking about. The larger, the better. Till today, if me and Mr. Emeka were gisting about this thing, he will be telling me, oh, Nefertiti, I wish I bought like 12 plots. I wish I bought about 15 plots. So it's something that we need to take personal. It has to be a daily routine. All right. And the last but not the least, you need to understand that you need patience. Why? You need to be patient. All right. Sometimes it will go as planned. Sometimes it won't go as planned, but you need to be patient. All right. I know some of my clients that would like one right now. He's pressuring me that he wants to sell his land, that he needs to finance some things, but I'm trying to make him understand, give him reasons why he shouldn't, because we already had an agreement, and I have understood his why. So as his realtor, I'm always giving him a reminder. All right, you know your why, sir. You're not supposed to sell this land because I know how much it's going to generate within the specific period of time when you hold that land. So I know sometimes pressure will come up, family issues. It happens. But this is why you need to know your why, and you also need to be patient while at it. Don't struggle, don't stress it, don't give yourself headache. Don't. I'm not a therapist, but This is just a very brief candid advice. All right. Joseph, I don't know if you still have, I'm also interested in this, your 100,000 naira deposits, initial deposit land. I don't know the name of the land, but I'd like you to come up. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes. Am I correct about the 100,000 naira initial deposits?
I went off there. My network kicked me out, so I missed that.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm actually speaking on how they can get started, in land banking. You can, I believe you can actually acquire with an initial deposit of 100,000. Or is it 500,000 or 100?
Yes, 100,000, 100,000.
100,000. Good. This is salary week. It's salary week. I believe a lot of you, I paid my staff. I believe a lot of you have been paid too as well. Try. Joseph, if they give you 50,000, hold it for them. They will bring another 50,000. Everybody must do land banking. I am telling you, my children, they have their names on lands. Do you understand? Everybody must do land banking because I can't have you not being a part of land banking. And we've met, or I have spoken with you. You need to hit me up on, you can hit me up on Instagram, on TikTok, on what's it called again? Twitter, on Threads, all right, on LinkedIn. All right.
I'm going to share
I
your
reach out to
socials on
me.
the group. Yes, so they can
What did
easily
you
connect
say?
with you. I'm going to share your socials on the group so that they can easily connect with you.
Good,
Yeah.
good, good. All right. Everybody that comes around me, Joseph, am I running out of time? Am I talking too much?
You act. Just check your DM. Check your DM.
Oh.
You're actually way behind time, and then the other speaker is ready.
Okay. So good. I can see clearly. My network went off for a bit. Okay, everyone can see me and can hear me. Good. So I need you all. Don't leave this place without, even if you don't have the funds right now, have it at the back of your head that the next thing you're doing, even as a realtor, I want to believe there are realtors on this in this space right now because I have my students here that are realtors that are here. I have newbies and I have old bees. I also have real estate investors here. All right. Those of you who are started, increase it. Because I know what I'm talking about. And if you've not started yet, begin. All right. Initial deposit of 100,000, an initial deposit of 500,000, and you are on your way to begin. All right. Mr. Emeka made 66 million naira. I will not forget this till I die because it's something that I'm actually a part of. I won't forget it. 66 million naira with 24 million naira. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, my time is up. I'm so sorry. I was just enjoying it and I was. Joseph, please, I need you to have a space like this often, okay? Please reach out anytime. I'm always available. I see what you're doing and I'm proud of you, okay? I have to go now, guys. It's your favorite realtor in Lagos, Nigeria, Nefertiti, and I remain at your service at all times when it comes to real estate, okay? Bye for now.
All right, coach, before you go, there's a question for you. Can you hear me?
Oh, please, go ahead. My question is that selling in locations you aren't in, like selling of lands, has to do with full trust, and selling for a company just heard of. How do you make your clients comfortable? I'm trying to understand this question actually. My question is that selling in locations you aren't in, okay, like selling of lands, has to do with full trust, and selling for a company you just heard of. How do you make your clients more comfortable? Brilliant. It doesn't matter wherever you are. It doesn't matter your location. Know this and know peace. Your dreams are valid and you can sell real estate comfortably. Yes, you can. Okay? All you have to do is whenever, first of all, make sure you have a one-on-one conversation with the MD or the developer of that land. Make sure you know them. Do your due diligence, okay? If you have to go to a Lauta, if you have to do your research online, do it, all right? Before you then put your face on the poster or flyer, e-flyer that you use, okay? Having your faces on e-flyers will help build your trust, will help build trust with clients, okay? So you need to know this, all right. So I believe I've answered your question, Oluwa Pukola Abiodun. All right.
All
Location
right,
is
so
not
let
a
me,
problem. Make sure you reach out to the developer. Make sure you know them one on one. Have your picture on the flyer of the land you're advertising, and you know sell. Okay. Do we have any more questions?
all right, so just to add to that, yeah, due diligence is very, very, very important. I got a
Very.
DM from someone on my list, and then he told me he lost 500K to a property. And then the first question I asked him is, how did you hear about this property? He said he heard of the offer on radio, and then immediately he opted to go and buy. You heard on it
Mm-mm.
on radio, you didn't go there to go and check, to go and validate the property yourself. You just paid. So one thing you should know if you are trying to get into real estate, you should know that there are a lot of scams. I had a friend that was trying to close, and then he told me he had someone that lost over 100 million. 100 million in Nigeria is not small money, but he lost it all to a real estate scam. So you should understand that due diligence is very, very important. If you sell a wrong property to someone, they will not go and arrest that company because they will not see them. It is you yourself that police will come and pack. So very, very important. Whatever stuff that looks too good to be true, that looks quite fishy, if you don't trust it, do not sell it. If you do not trust it, do not sell it. Sales is simply a transfer of enthusiasm. So if I don't believe in something, I will not sell it because no, clients are buying you before they buy what you are selling. I had the clients that
Yeah.
bought 5 plots, and then he told me straight to my face, Joseph, I'm not buying from rich boss. I'm buying from you because I know you. If anything happens, it is you. So very, very important. Due diligence is very, very important. And then she talked a whole lot of stuff. Um, Land banking is one of the laziest ways to make millions from real estate. She gave you an
Hey,
example of how a client used
ring a
66
bell.
million naira to make 90 million naira. He did not lift a finger. He literally did nothing. It's like you just drop your money, you go and sleep, and then your excuse me, and then the value appreciates. So land banking is the easiest way. Day one, essentially, I talked about different ways of making money. I always say this: real estate is not the only way to make money. There are stocks, there are shares, there are other stuff. Nefriti also trade crypto, forex, and all of that. But you understand that you make money from all those stuff and then you multiply it in real estate. Why? Because real estate is the safest investment option. It is tangible. You can see what you bought. So you make money offline, you input that stuff into real estate. That way you make millions without lifting a finger. The easier way to guarantee generational wealth. Emphasis on generational wealth. A statistic shows that 90% of the billionaires in US made their money from real estate. Very, very important. So you must have an eye for insight. Study where the people are going now and then buy land before they get there. Again, study where the people are going there and buy land before they get them. There are three different ways to make money from land banking: when the land is underdeveloped, when it is developing, when it is developed. Places like Lekki are already developed. So you see people buying houses 150 million, 200 million. Imagine how much they bought the land and the rest. They have made their money. When it comes to underdeveloping land, places like Gwagwalada, you buy there and then you are thinking long term. Real estate is not a Ponzi scheme where you put money today, you expect it to multiply. Understand, people that make the most money are people that think long term. I was listening to one of my mentors, Dr. Steven, and then he talked about one of his clients. He bought property in Nikon Estate in Lagos for 15 million naira. That place was water when he bought it. Fast forward to When he sold that land, he sold it for 220 million naira. He did not do anything. See, after he sold that land, he said, Omo, Dr. Steven, I'm doing this real estate thing. I'm doing it. Myself, particularly, how I gambled into real estate, I bought a property in Guat, 300,000 naira. Fast forward to 4 months, the last person I brought a plot there bought it for a million naira. As I made a profit of over 700K without doing nothing. And then my eyes opened that this thing is like real oil money. So a whole lot have been said. I'm going to share her socials because Nefertiti is somebody that you want to follow. Very important. Who you follow determines what follow you. Who you follow is what determines what follow you. If you follow valuable people like Coach Nefertiti and the rest, automatically you know that your finances are going to increase. Oluwabukola, if you can't access the developer, there are always ways to do about this. Our time is fast spent. So before she go, do me one favor right now. Comment, thank you, coach. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach. I got value. Thank you, coach. I got value. Let me see the comments. Thank you, coach. I got value. Thank you, coach. I got value. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Our next
Thank
speaker
you
is
so much for
already
having
ready.
me. Thank you so much for having me.
So let's go, let's go. Let's see the comment. Let's see the comment. Thank you, coach. I got value. Thank you, coach. I got value. I'm not seeing the comments, guys. If you don't comment, I will not bring the next person. And then the last part is super juicy. You have to earn in dollars. Ask a realtor. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, and like I said, the recordings is not going to be available. Even though it's available, you are going to pay because these people have left their time. For you to stay here, it shows that you value these people, you value what you are learning. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you, coach. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
I need
So
you to have this space more. Like, have it often, okay?
yeah, I will.
Thank you, Joseph. So I'm signing out now.
All right. Hello, Halimat. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Um, Joseph, um, I think I'm the only one here. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Ah, finally. I think
Oh,
your screen is turned off. Is off.
my what?
Your screen. I can't see
Really?
you. Or is it just my network?
Uh, I I don't think. I mean,
All right,
I
guys,
can't.
can you see? I think you can see her
I can't see
comments.
if
Comment
someone can
below.
see me.
Can you see her? Can you see her? Comment below. Let me know.
Okay, I can see myself on my phone here. So I believe.
Okay, okay. Yeah, she's back. Yeah, awesome. So guys, session one was massive, was massive. Nefertiti talked about how you could make millions from land banking, and then she gave a practical example of two things. One, how she made her first million. Two, how she helped a client make over 66 million naira in pure profit. Like I said, these are guys that are not just talking, they are walking the talk. So she gave you a practical example. So that was just massive, massive. Now, the next speaker is someone that this is my mentor's mentor, someone very special to me, somebody I love and celebrate. See, her smile is not just there. The way she's smiling, her account balance is smiling. So after this class, nobody should be laugh. So she's going to be talking about two things. One, how you could make money from rental income. And two, how you could make money from service apartments without owning a property. So like I said, there are different niches in real estate. Real estate is very broad. If you don't want to sell properties, you can put your money in land banking. If you don't want to do money banking, there's Airbnb, there's joint ventures, there's a whole lot of stuff. I'm not going to break the iceberg here. So I'll save that at the end of the session. So right now, let me hand over the mic to the beautiful Naomi or Halimat or Dewen. So over to you,
Thanks.
ma. I'm ready to collect premium soaps in my book. Like I have like two pen for you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Joseph. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to know if everyone can hear me. So kindly drop the fire emoji in the comments so I can know that you're with me. Um, so drop the fire emoji. I need to be sure that everyone can hear me.
So if you can hear her, just drop fire emoji. Let's go,
Yeah,
let's go, let's go, guys.
tech
Time is
mix
money. Let's
studio.
go.
Yeah,
Thank you, Tech. Is it Tech
I'm
Studio?
not gonna say anything if I don't see the fire. I need to see. I need to see the fire burning. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, I can see Olalikon, the light, Imonite, Daniel. Yeah. So, okay, I think that's enough. Good evening, everyone. First of all, first and foremost, I would like to appreciate Joseph Emmanuel for this. Honestly, we will not be gathered here without him. And I was live. I joined yesterday and it was power packed. I learned a lot. I believe I learned a lot, and I'm sure that you all learned something too, right? It was amazing yesterday, and I also listened to Nefertiti talk about land banking, and that's amazing too. So if you came here yesterday or you've been here so far, you came as Olalekan, you came as Miriam, Aziz, and you came as Prudence, you came as Promise. You should be living here as Investor Prudence, Investor Lalikon, Investor Miriam, because this has been amazing. All right, you shouldn't live here the same way you came. You should live here really blessed, because I've been blessed, right? And I hope we don't have any investors Sabinus in the house. We don't want to. We don't want any investors Sabinus in the house. I hope we have great minds here, because this has been amazing. So I'd like to briefly introduce myself properly. My name is Urubusi Odenwe Alimat. You can also call me Naomi. Right, I am a real estate agent, an architect, and an interior designer. I'm the founder of Shortlet Affairs. And Shortlet Affairs is basically what it is. It's everything about shortlets. We market shortlet apartments we market shortlet apartments for owners, for hosts and the likes. And we also help investors start up their shortlet business from scouting for the apartment to setting up the interior to and also managing for them. So if you're in the corporate world actively earning, or you're outside the country and you like to passively earn rental income, you want the cash flowing in while you're just somewhere lying down, like you want to be making money in your dreams, then you should be talking to Shortlet Affairs. Right, we help you and do all of that. So let's get right into it. I believe that We're all familiar with the topic, which is the untapped millions in real estate. I know by now we're all familiar with the topic, and this is a very interesting topic. When Joseph told me about this topic, I was like, wow, this is interesting. And the reason it's interesting is that I tend to talk about this like almost every time, right? I talk about this like every day when the alerts come in. Like when I receive the alert, I'm like, oh my God, a lot of people are sleeping on real estate investments. I say that all the time. So when he told me the topic, I was like, I would love to talk about this. A lot of people are sleeping on real estate investments. A lot of people are sleeping on shortlets, service apartments, the sector. Permit me to use the word sector. Like a lot of people are sleeping on shortlet and service apartments as a real estate investment. A whole lot of people. So, and I believe that's about to stop soon because we'll try as much as possible to spread the word. I hope Joseph is able to hear me now. Can you see me now? Can anyone see and hear me now? Because I can see.
I can hear you.
Can you see me?
Yes, I
Okay, I can
can.
see the light saying you can see the boy or girl. Okay, your DG says you can. We can hear you now.
Loud
Anyone?
and
Any
clear.
any other person? Can't see it. Oh my God, I'm about to
We
cry
can hear
right now.
you. We can see you.
You can see me.
Yes, we can.
Okay, I'm still seeing some messages saying we can't hear you. Whew.
Network is all good now. It's back. It's
It's
better.
back. Okay, okay. Let's go right. I mean, network is fucking up. Sorry, I used the F word. Okay. So I believe the first thing every new investor, I know we have some newbie in the real estate industry and some new investors, yeah, someone people that would like to invest. So I think the first questions that should be, in the mind or in the heart of every new investor is how can one make money through real estate? right? I mean, I get that question sometimes, and I believe that a lot of people will be wondering how we are talking about this real estate, we're talking about the money. How can we make money? So there are basically two ways you can make money, two major ways you can make money in real estate, and that's through appreciation and rental income. And I'm glad Nefertiti, I hope I pronounced name correctly. I'm glad she has spoken about the acquisition way of earning money in real estate. Like land banking is one of the ways you can make money. Can you hear me? I can see some people writing, I can't hear you, I can't hear you.
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
Okay, I don't know if the comments is just coming, but I can see some comments saying they can't hear me. So
Okay,
as I was
if
saying,
you can't hear, just like leave the space and then come back. Leave the space and come back. Probably it's network. Go ahead.
all right, so as I said, Nefertiti has spoken about one of the ways you can earn rental income. I think she talked, sorry, appreciation, how you can make money through appreciation. And that's basically buying a land. Maybe you buy a land for 1 million and you sell after some years, after it is appreciated. If you make money from that method, you've made money through appreciation. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about rental income, right? That's because that's where service department and short-let department falls under. So we are talking about rental income tonight. So who can someone define rental income? Not someone. I mean, if you know what rental income is, can you please, I mean, write it in the comments what you think rental income is. I hope everyone can hear me. Joseph, are you here?
Yes, I am. The whole of me is for you.
I just hope every other person can hear me because I just asked if someone can define rental income. What do you understand by the words rental income? And I'm not seeing any comments, so I don't know if people can actually hear me aside you. Okay, if you can hear me, what is rental income? What is rental income? What do you think rental income is? We need to be quick. We need to be quick because I know I have limited time and I can talk from now to through the agency you've been. Okay, I can see really I don't want to pronounce your name wrongly, but John Nazmesh, the money that is being generated through the agent fee you've been rewarded with, that's not quite what rental income is. Any other person? Any other person? What is rental income? What do you think rental income? I mean, you really don't have to write something constructed. What do you believe rental income is? Yeah, Adeyi Daniel says money generated from renting out or lending properties. Right? That's nice. Okay, I think I can go ahead now. Right? So rental income. I don't like big grammar. So rental income is just the income you get from renting out your property. That's basically what rental income is. Right? It could be a land, it could be a house, it could be anything, property basically. So rental income is the rent, is the income you get from your rental property. Is the income you receive from renting out your property. Yeah, Technique Studio. So I don't know if we have Omo landlord, Omo Baba landlords, or some landlord in the house here. If your dad is a landlord, your mom is a landlord, or you're a landlord, can you drop the love emoji in the comment? Drop the love emoji then. Let me see my fellow Omo landlord. We could have a meet and greet after this. You never can. I could, I could host a party for all Omo landlord in there. So if you're a landlord, your dad, mom is the landlord, landlady, you have made sorry, or you are a landlord. You have a land, you have a house. Can you drop the love emoji in the comments? Yeah, I can see my fellow Omo landlord. I can see we have Omo landlord. We all benefit. What is it? And does this what it say? Benefit kids, right? We all have benefited from the real estate rental income. Yes, I can see we have Omo landlord. So growing up, right, even till date, my parents, I know they're still landlord and landlady, and I watched them receive rents from their tenants, and not only receive these rents, they planned these rents. I see my dad saying, okay, when we get this rent from tenant B, when we get this rent from tenant C, we're going to use it to pay Alimat school fees. Yeah. And we use this to do this and do that. And this is how they really lived over the years. Fine, they were actively earning, they were working and actively earning. But at the same time, real estate came through for them in many ways, different times. When they needed to pay a bill, when they needed to pay school fees for their kids, they get rent, they plan with this rent. And that's the beauty of real estate. Like that financial security that your property gives you, that you can always use the money to do something when you need it. All right. So, and this example I just cited is one of the ways you can earn rental income. It's not limited to this, but this is like the traditional way of earning rental income. It's been around for years, right? Because my parents did it, their parents did it, and it's been around for years. One of the ways to earn rental income, but we have other ways. We have you can earn rental income from warehouses, from shops, co-living spaces, office spaces. You can earn rental income from that. Even lands. When people rent your land for farming, you can also earn rental income from your land. And you also earn rental income from service departments, right? So, and that is the king of the show tonight. We're talking about service departments. So, when I spoke with Joseph, he said something, mentioned something, said something about a lot of people not knowing what service departments are or what service department is. A lot of people don't know what shortlet is. So I like us to prove Joseph wrong. I believe there are people here that know what shortlet apartments are. They know what service apartments are. So if you know what service apartment is, what if you've used service apartment or you know what it is or heard about it, just drop should we use love this time around? Okay, drop the fire emoji. I want to know if you've used, if I know if there are people here that actually used service departments. All right, so drop the fire emoji if you've used service department. If you know about service departments, drop the fire emoji. I'm waiting. Um, we need to prove Joseph wrong. Oh, I mean, there should be people that have used shortlet apartments here or service apartments here. So if you have used shortlet, you've used service apartment, drop the fire emoji. I can see Promise. Is Promise the only one that's used shortlet apartment here? Or no, even if you've not used it, I mean, you know about it, you've heard about it. Okay. Yeah, some more people coming up. Maybe it's the network. That's why I'm not getting to see more. But I believe almost everyone here know what a service department is. And if you don't know what a service department is, that it's what a service department is, that's about to change, right? So if you know what a service apartment is, can you define a service apartment? What is a service apartment? Sorry. So Joseph,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Joseph, what is a service apartment?
Hey, God.
All right,
Service
someone in
apartment.
the comments. I want the audience. I was just joking. So someone should define a service apartment. What is a service apartment? I want to be out of here in no time. So I need one, just one person can tell me what service apartment is. No one. Could this be the network? All right, Joseph, I think you're going to help us with that.
Right. So basically, service apartments are other people's apartments. So you are basically the middleman connecting people to this apartment. A lot of people come to new places and then they don't want to go to a hotel. They prefer to have this homely environment. Yeah. So those houses that belong to people are apartments. Yeah, I'll use my
Okay.
mic here.
Um, I'll give you 3/10. I want someone else in the comment section. I want someone, the audience, someone should define. I believe someone is already doing that. Maybe the network is not making me see um, the comments. Because there should be someone here. I mean, we had people drop the fire emoji about knowing what a service apartment is. So I just want it defined by somebody. If I don't get a message, I'll just go ahead.
Yeah, you can go
Nancy
ahead.
Delights. I don't know why I'm so attracted to that Delights. I like the name. So okay, I'm just gonna go ahead. Same. Nobody wants to define service apartment. So, service apartment is an apartment that is fully furnished and serviced with basic amenities like power supply, internet, fully fitted kitchen, washing machine in some cases, right? It's not all apartment that has washing machine. So that's basically what a service apartment is. It's an apartment that is fully serviced. Like you get the lights 2 for 7, you get the internet, you get everything you need basically to live. Like just like you have it in your house, right? You have your internet on your phone, you have the light. That is what a service apartment is. And now it has become an alternative to a hotel. So that's where Joseph definition comes in, right? A service apartment is just an apartment that is fully serviced. But in I think it's about 10 years now, over a decade, I can see service an apartment rented for short term use, usually rented for a day or two or a month, right? Okay, that's nice. That's a good definition. But basically, a service apartment is an apartment that is fully serviced with amenities that you need. That is what a service apartment is. But now it has become an alternative to a hotel accommodation. And it's about 10 years now in Nigeria, 10 years above maybe a year or so. It's about a decade, over a decade in Nigeria. It has become an alternative to hotel. And it has actually, it has taken over as the leading accommodation in the hospitality and lifestyle industry. That is why investors are making money, right? That's why investors are cashing out because it has become an alternative, and it has become an alternative to hotel, and it has even taken over. It's like it has taken over as the top, the leading accommodation in the hospitality and lifestyle industry, and it's just because of the demand. The demand, a lot of people are demanding for it, right? People, especially travelers that are coming into the country, they want to come into the country and feel at home. So instead of going to a hotel, they rather stay in a shortlet in a service department than a hotel. So because of that, the demand has increased, and investors are making money. That's why you see that one person owns about 16, 20 units of shortlet apartments in Lagos. And every day they're trying to build more is because of the demand is really high and they are cashing out. Like honestly, it's like the shortlet service department business is like a gold mine in Nigeria, in Lagos especially. It is booming in Lagos. And I love to see that other states are embracing it. I mean, we have Ibadan. Shortlet is doing well in Ibadan. Ibadan is a very good location. Shortlet is doing well in Ibadan. The last time I was in Benin, I also heard about some shortlet apartments in Benin. I think in Port Harcourt, yes, the service department in Port Harcourt too. And Abuja. Abuja is also a booming market for shortlets. And investors, I repeat, are cashing out. They are making money. In fact, we need more investors because the demand is so high and the supply is low. Right. So, and I mean, but I'll say honestly that Lagos is like the biggest market for it. And we know the reason why this is. If you don't know, the reason is because Lagos is the economic hub of Africa. Like, everything goes on in Lagos. So we have people coming into the state, people migrating, people coming to live in Lagos, people coming to Lagos for entertainment, for it's like the cultural and entertainment and financial capital of Africa. So everything goes on in Lagos. So a lot of people are coming in and they are demanding for this short-let apartment to stay in. So short-let apartment basically is like the word that is popular in Nigeria, but that's not the actual word. Why shoplet is being used is because it is rented out for a short time, unlike the regular yearly rent where you rent an apartment for a year. For service apartments, you rent it for short time and long time, ranging from like 2 days to a month to 3 months. Some people stay in shoplet for a year, but it's basically short term and long time rentals, unlike the yearly rent. So that's what shortlet is. And I'd like us to engage in something real quick. So if you have a calculator, just bring it out because I've been talking about how investors are making money. I'd actually like us to do the numbers. I like numbers. I like theory. Let's forget all this talk, all this long talk. We need to do numbers now. So if you have a calculator, you know, I want this to be interactive. So I want us to calculate this together. So I'm going to my calculator. After can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
If you're with me, please
Yes, I can hear you clear, loud and clear.
drop the let me know if you can you see me. Please drop the love emoji. I like to see you.
You hungry? Oh, God. Hey guys, can you hear me? If you can hear me, comment. I can hear you, Joseph. If you can hear me, comment. I can hear you, Joseph. I'm trying to. We're almost wrapping up. So if you can hear me, please comment. I can hear you, Joseph. I can hear you, Joseph. If you can hear me, please comment. I can hear you, Joseph. All right, awesome. Oh, awesome. All right. Oh, okay. So I'm trying to be out of here. If you've been enjoying this session so far, real quick, in the next 1 minute, just drop a fire emoji. Let me know how many people are still following if you're enjoying the session. As promised, my own session, I'm going to be showing you how to make your first $1,000. $1,000 is like roughly a million from real estate. With 6 tips and tricks I'm going to share with you over like 7 different ways you could actually use. And then the best part is you don't even need to show yourself. If you are not like me that you like being in front of the camera and being comfortable like this, awesome. I'll show you different ways you could actually make money from real estate. Now, okay, I think hey, stop that out. Can you hear me?
Um,
Can you?
I'm so sorry. Joseph.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We are
I'm
way
sorry.
behind time. You're giving us
Yeah, I'm so sorry
too
about
much.
this. The network. So I was saying we need to do some numbers. I mean, I'll be talking about how people, how investors have been making money. So I want us to do this together. So if you go to my page, I don't know if the highlight is up now, but I'm going to check it. My Instagram page, I have this highlight where I have the best selling one bedroom shortlet apartment. It's a highlight on my page. So when you check that page, you see as a particular apartment, they have about I don't know 12 to 13 units of that apartment in Lagos, and it's owned by one person. It's owned by an investor. So I want us to do this maths together. So one bedroom apartment is best selling because it's always booked. Now the average occupancy rate of a shortlet apartment is 50 to 75%. And occupancy rate is just the number of time your apartment is occupied in a month. So if I say 50% for a 30 days month, it means a 30-day month, it means that I'm saying that it is booked 15 times in a month. So the average is 50 to 75. But this particular apartment gets booked 100%, right? And I'm going to be telling you why it gets booked 100% along the line. But I want us to do the math. So let's see how much this person makes every month. So this apartment, we give it out for 50,000 naira per night. And I said, let's just use 12 units. And it's more than 12 units, but let's stick to 12 units. So we have 12 units of this apartment and it's giving out 50,000 naira per night. So can someone do the math? 50,000 times 30 days in a month. Okay, I think I'll just do this on my own. Um, we have 1.5 million naira in a month. So multiply it by 12 units of one bed. So that's about 18 million naira
18 millionaire every month.
every
Wow.
month. Now that's what one person, one investor is making every month. Now let's say he doesn't want to be actively involved in this and he just wants to be anywhere in the world crossing his leg and receiving these alerts. And he chooses to hire a management company like Shortlet Affairs or the likes. And I think it depends on the company. They charge about some 5% to 10% to 15%. But let's stick with the average, which is 10%. So they charge 10% of 18 million to manage the apartment for him. So how much are we gonna have left?
We're going to be making 1.8 million.
All right. That's okay. That's 10% of 18 million.
1.8.
Okay, yeah. So what are we gonna have left? I think 16 point two, if I'm correct. Joseph, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right. So I'm
10%
saying
is every.
after
Go
the
ahead.
deduction of the management 1.8,
Uh,
we're gonna be left with like 16.2 million. I don't know if my math is correct. I'm not very good
yeah.
at math. All right. So this means that this is what the investor is left with every month, 16.2 million naira. Now, I know their cost of operation, I mean, power, the internet, the Netflix subscription, which is quite minimal, right? The basic amenities is usually the power and the internet. Even if he uses, I like to just give room for enough. Even if he uses like half of this 16.2 to pay those bills, you'll still be left with 8 million naira every month. So imagine making 8 million naira. Maybe you're something like you're in your 30s or your 40s and you're making 8 million without lifting a finger. It's usually above that. I'm just trying to, without lifting a finger, without doing anything, you're just somewhere earning this money. Now, this person didn't start like this. Fine. You can actually start like this, depend on the funds that you have. But apparently, it didn't start like this. It grew this over the years. I think about 3 years. Started with 1 unit, 2 unit, and it kept going. And he's there here today. So if he chooses not to actively work for the rest of his life and just keep compounding his investments, it will be made. It will be made. You will not have to do anything. So I know by now you're wondering, how do we start? How do I make money from this shortlet? Now we'll be talking about making money without buying a property, without buying or renting a property. We're also talking about making money with buying a property or without. So honestly, I didn't know I was going to take this much time, but I really need to talk about it. I know that my time is up, but if I don't talk about this, it's going to be wrong because this is like the major thing. So you're wondering how you can get started. Just give me a few minutes, please. You wonder how you can get started on this. So the way you can get started is we have three entrants to make money through in this shortlet business. Three entrants, and one is by buying a property. This is like the most popular one, but not the common one used. It's popular. Everybody believe that you have to buy a property before you invest, but it's just popular but not common because it is capital intensive. Buying a two-bedroom flat, apartment flat in Lekki Phase 1 is about 90 million naira. So a lot of people don't have this money to get started. So, but that is one of the popular way, but not the common way used because it is capital intensive. So the second one is lease or rent to shortlets. That's the second entrance. You lease an apartment and you use it for shortlet rental. Do the interior and start managing and start making your money. Now, this is not so popular, but it's a common, like it's like the I don't know if it is into like commonest or the most common way people actually make money. This one is really not capital intensive. You don't need 90 million, you don't need 100 million. If you're going to use 100 million to start a lease to shortlet, that means you will have multiple units, so you can start up with just 1 unit and you're good to go. So the third way is build to purpose. Now this one is like my favorite way of starting shortlet because you get to do anything. You get to dream. Maybe because I'm an architect, I just like to do a lot. So with this build to purpose, you buy a land and you build. So you have, you can do anything with the interior. You can do anything with the exterior. You can have stores in there. You can have cafe. You can have co-living spaces. So those are the three ways you can start making money through shortlets. But these ways, three of them involves money, right? And there's something I like to talk about. It's so sad, but there are three things you need to put into consideration if you want to make money. As I said, this person I use as an example is making close to 18 to 10 million naira every month, and there are reasons why he's having 100% occupancy rate, which is not the average. The average is usually 50 to 75, but this person is making 100%, and there are reasons why. First of all, this is cliche in real estate, but location is important, right? You need to make sure that you are in the right location. And in Lagos, the location is Lekki. We have Oniru, we have VI, we have Ikoyi. These are the best-selling locations. So please, if you're going to start this, whether through the buying or through listing or through building to purpose, make sure that you put location into consideration. And the second factor you need to consider is your interior design. Look, whether you are a fine girl, you have a good character, or you're a man and you have so much money in your bank account, if you do not look good, If people can see you as a fine man, a fine woman, nobody is going to talk to you. They don't want to know if you're wife material. They don't want to know if you're husband material. They want to see. They have to be attracted to you first before they experience you. So interior design is really important. You need to make sure your interior is very good. Once your interior is good, you are good to go. You're going to attract the customer. And the third one is good service. Now, this is what you need to retain your clients. The way we make money in shortlets is by retaining and referral. So you need these people to keep coming back and you need them to spread the word to people. So and how do you do that? You do that by providing good service. So you make sure that your service is good, your customer service is 100% good, so that people can come back and people can spread the word. So that's the way this particular investor and many other investors are making 100% occupancy rate and making money in the shortlet industry. So one thing before I go, I don't know if I can continue because I'm about to talk about how you can make money without buying a property, and that way is the only way that I know is by being a shortlet agent, right? If you want to make money without investing, without buying, without leasing, without building to purpose, is by being a shortlet agent. I can give you sales lessons now. I believe that Palumi Awodiya has talked about how you can, be successful as a real estate agent, and you can apply that also to being a shortlet rental agent. There's no difference. It's the same thing. Whatever you've learned there, you can use it, and you'll be a successful real estate agent, and you can make so much money from that. Now, there's one thing a lot of people tend to ask me, and I'd like to talk about that here today. They tend to ask that which investment is real estate investment is the best. Now, I've mentioned three entrants to make money, and you might be wondering which of them is the best. I get asked that question a lot. Should I land bank? Should I buy shortlet apartments? Or in this case, should I buy to shortlet? Should I lease to shortlet? Should I build to purpose? Which is the best? Now, there's one thing you have to have at the back of your mind as a new investor. You need to write this down. You need to know that this is what I tell people. I say there is no best real estate investment. There's only the best real estate investment for you. You need to have this at the back of your mind as a new investor. Even though you're going to make mistake, you're going to waste your money. You need to know why. You need it's the best one for you. There's no best real estate investment, right? There's only the best real estate investment for you. So have that at the back of your mind. So because I can't talk so much, I really wanted to talk about how you can be a shortlet rental agent. And the popular question I get asked, I really like to address that, but I think I have to go now. But if you're interested in being a shortlet rental agent, then you can send me a DM so that I can add you to I have a group for agents that market our apartment. So if you like to be a shortlet rental agent and make money, I don't know how you can get my contact. So you can add me up so that maybe there I can answer all the questions that you have, because I have to go right now. I think I've passed my time. So that's basically it. There's money in shortlets. We the agents, the managers were making the money without even investing a dime, and you can make money too. And also, if you want to make money, if you have money to buy and lease and rent, you can also make money too. So I think it's time for me to go. It's sad I cannot talk as much as I want to, but get my contact from Joseph and send me a DM if you like to be an agent, a shortlet rental agent. It doesn't matter your location, whether you are in Abuja, whether you are in Port Harcourt, wherever you are, you can still market shortlets and make money from it from anywhere in the world. So I have to go now. Thank you once again,
All right,
Joseph.
guys, before she go, let me drop a quick question. Would you guys
Okay.
like a full course from these guys? How about I do a mega course for each of these sessions, land banking, shortlets, Airbnb? Is this something that you guys would be interested in? Would you guys want a full course from all of these speakers on the different niches of real estate and all of that combined? Let me see the comment section. If I get enough yes, and then I'll go back and then we'll talk about it. So is this something you guys would be interested in? Okay. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, this is interesting. All right. Since I get yes, one more yes, and then we'll see if it's a good deal. All right. So if you enjoyed the session, oh, it will be for the best. Awesome. Yes, we want the full cost. The cost is not going to be free. Oh. It's not going to be free because I noticed Nigerians don't appreciate free things. That's just the honest
Yes,
truth. So it's not
I
going to
believe
be
so
free.
too.
It's definitely not going to be free because these guys they are going to put their years of experience. Imagine what's her name? Nefertiti telling you how she made her first $1,000 and she's putting a practical step-by-step guide on how you can copy and paste. That can't be
I
free. These
mean,
are people
I
that
really
they
wanted to share
will pay.
my own experience too of how I started, and from my story, I think people will be able to get some few nuggets here and there how you can make your money, because I actually quit my job to focus on being short letter first,
You
because
fired your
you know
boss.
no, I didn't fire my boss, but I quit my job to focus on shortlet affairs to get, to make the money. So, I mean, I believe it's what everyone can do, but I would love to share my experience if we have another.
Yeah,
And as I said,
definitely.
if you'd like to market our apartment from wherever you are in the world, send me a DM. You can follow Shortlet Affairs on Instagram, and send me a DM so I can add you to the group, and you know, we can do this. I have a
All
lot of
right.
questions to answer in my DM, and I'll be answering them in the group. So, all right, guys. Can I?
Thank you, Halimat.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Neil.
Halimat.
Yeah.
I have to mute
Thank you,
your mic
Neil.
here now. Okay, so if you guys
Um,
enjoyed her session, please comment. Thank you, Halimat. Halimat with the T at the ending. Halimat, I got value. Comment. Thank you, Halimat. I got value. Let me see the comments.
thank
Let me see the
you.
comments. I'm supposed to share mine, but then I'm going to just skip because we're way behind of time. And then I want us to close by 10 o'clock. We're out of here. So real quick comment. Thank you. I got value, Halima. Thank you, Halima. I got value. Let's go. Let me see the comments. Let me see the comments. Thank you, Halimat. This lady left everything she's doing just to come and help somebody here move from zero to another million. If you're already doing millions, so not double realm or double millions. So if that person is you, comment. Thank you, Halimat. Thank you, Halimat. I got value. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to package my whole session into maybe a video. I'll put it up on YouTube or something. Um, tips and tricks that you could use to make your first $1,000 from real estate. There are different ways. There's land
What did you
banking,
just say?
tips
You said
and
some
tricks, tips and tricks that you could use to make your first $2,000 from real
dollars.
estate.
We're speaking in dollars now, okay?
Exactly, realm of
Let's
dollars. So
all
it's
right.
very, very easy. And then, like I said, most importantly, if you don't like content like myself, you don't need to show your face, you can still make money from this. Land banking, real estate investment trust. A whole lot of people don't know what this is, but this thing can make you millions and millions of naira. There's real estate brokerage, there's office rental, like you mentioned, there's rented apartments, there's joint venture. Joint venture is another way to make
Yeah,
millions
I really
without
wish I could
getting
talk
into
about all
that.
of that. I wanted to talk about that, but
Exactly.
I have to rush it off.
So I'm going to add that and then commercial real estate. And then my favorite is flipping. Flipping is like the sweetest way to make money. You could flip land, you could flip houses, and then you can renovate and flip. There's a strategy where people buy old houses, renovate them, and sell it for times three of the value.
Yeah,
Imagine
even
buying a house
distress.
for 10 million uncompleted, and then you renovate it with an investor's money. Here's the good part, with an investor's money, and then you sell it off for like 70 million naira, and then you get, may let's say 10% commission. You make 7 million naira straight without lifting a finger. So I'm going to be talking about all of this. I don't know, maybe I'll package it to the course with all of these guys. Plus, this recording, the recording will not be available. So you know me, I don't
Eh,
give free stuff. Yes, the one was not available. Immediately this session ends, I'm going to go and put padlock. I'm moving it from public to private session.
are
So
you
those people
serious?
that miss is their luck. I always tell people, you pay in two things. You either pay with your time or you pay with your money. People that stay to here, they knew the value. That pay with their time. People that missed it, you have to pay with their money, obviously. So Since you guys want a course, I'm going to go back to my mentors like Halimat, Pelumi, and the rest, and then I'm going to revert to them. If they are game also, we're going to set up a course, and then the recordings will be part of the course. So, guys, yeah, I'm giving you a tip of the iceberg of what you are going to get. Um, so, anyways, that's that about that.
Jonas
So,
Mesh says he's not tired.
oh, Jonas, you are not tired. Ah, go and watch Netflix. Go and watch Netflix, order suya and enjoy yourself.
He
We
wants
have
to
to
sleep.
rest. It's
All
late
right.
from 8 o'clock to now. Yeah, thank you, Halimat again. Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
let me allow my mentor to go and rest. She has tried. So good
Bye.
night again. And then yeah, ciao ciao. My phone is spoiled. Hey God.
What have you done?
Oh, he just fell from the tripod. It's still
Sorry.
working. Anyways, guys,
All
peace.
right. Bye. I'll be here.
Bye.
You're still you're speaking, right?
No, I'm done. I'll record mine into a video so they can sleep.
Oh,
Everyone is
okay.
tired.
All right then. Good night.
Uh, Good night, people of God. All right, so real quick before you guys go, just drop a comment on the group. I'm going to open the group right now of all the stuff that you learned. Just drop them. If you took screenshots of your notes, yeah, post it, yeah, type, see that you guys are following. And then that's the tax for the night. So good night, people of God.